So we were talking about the different types of emails along with the examples. Customer feedback emails. These emails request feedback from customers about their recent interactions or purchases. For example, Apple. We have taken the example of Apple. Right. Apple often sends email asking about Apple often sends email asking about customers to rate their recent purchases or provide feedback on their in-store experiences. It helps them to improve. It helps them to improve their recent purchases, and it also helps them to improve their it also helps them to improve their product performance, right? As they get feedback from their customers, so they keeps on improving their products and services. Moving ahead with the next category in this type. So we'll be now talking about the re-engagement emails. Now, re-engagement emails, what are these? These types of emails are just to they are just sent to make those inactive customers again uh, start taking interest in the subscribers, or start taking interest in the channels or the products or service which are offered by the organization. So basically what happens is they start giving you the pop-ups, new links, new emails, just to win back your activeness, right? Just to make you re-engage in their offerings and the product. So it is basically done from these types of mails are basically came from either Dropbox, Netflix, Prime, Amazon. So all these types of channels or the application used to send re-engagement mails to their customer. Here we have taken the example of Dropbox. Let's see. Dropbox sends re-engagement emails to users who haven't logged in for a while, highlighting what are the features and offering incentives to them. They basically, what they did, they allure the attention once again of the inactive customers, so make them active again, right? Next, we'll be talking about internal communication emails. Internal communication emails, these emails are used for internal communication within an organization, basically among your employees, where we talk about the organizational updates, we talk about the coordination among employees. So this is the basically email which is sent within an organization from different department to different department, or from the top management to all the levels of the management. So here we have taken the example of Google. So what Google does, Google uses internal audits to communicate policy changes, company news, and other important updates, ensuring all employees are informed and aligned. What they ensure is, as Google is doing internal communication via emails to all the departments and to all their employees, so they make sure that this particular communication tool is used. So make each and every employee of the organization informed about every updates in the organization, every new policy, every new guidelines, and so that everyone will be aligned and informed about the organizational policies, rules, and regulations, right? Let's move to the other category. The other is event invitation emails. Event invitation emails, as the name suggests, it's an invitation email. So these emails may invite customers or the stakeholders or the business partners to attend the events, webinars, or special occasions of our company or of any company, right? So basically, here we have taken the example of Microsoft, because every company does this. But here, for your understanding, I have mentioned Microsoft as an example. Microsoft sends out professional and visually appealing invitation emails for their products, launches, conferences, webinars, providing all necessary information about those events, about what are the details for registration link, what is the venue, what is the time, the schedule, everything is mentioned in that particular invitation email that Microsoft provides to their customers, to their stakeholders to whom they are inviting, right? So basically, this is the example of invitation mail. Next, now we'll be discussing what are the key elements, what are the key elements of successful business emails. Let's see. Number one is personalization. Personalization here means we have to create the email, or we have to create the content of email according to the person to whom we are sending an email, right? So we have to, if we are talking about customers, we have to customize according to the taste and preferences of our customers. If we are tailoring the vendors and stakeholders need, we have to cater to their interest, and accordingly we have to create an email. So personalization principle states that you have to uh, create an email according to your audience, right? Because we have to see the interest, area of interest of them. We have to see the expectation level as well, and we have to check the understanding level also, right? Now, moving ahead with the next element of a successful email is clear subject line. Subject line should be concise, should be short and informative to encourage opens, right? What happens is, if your subject line is not catchy, your subject line is not interesting, not precise in sound, so sometimes what happens is emails are skipped. People doesn't read or doesn't open it, right? So what you have to do is you have to make your subject line very interesting and informative, and it should be in a very concise form. It shouldn't be too lengthy, right? Next is strong call to action. When we talk about CTA, that is call to action. It means a clear and compelling guide. It means a clear and compelling action. That means that should guide the recipient on the next step. Like what you are doing should be mentioned in the next step, right? Next is professional design. When we talk about professional design, so it means it should be visually appealing and mobile friendly design, which enhances the readability. So professional design, you mean the template, the presentation of the email should be in such a way that it should be mobile friendly. Mobile friendly means if somebody is using an email into his mobile, or everyone has now sync their emails into their mobile phone, so that they must keep updated at in every minute or in every second, so that they don't skip any important mails, right? So it should be mobile friendly. The readability should be mobile friendly. Next is relevant content. When we are providing valuable and relevant information, keep the audience engaged, right? Let's move to the next slide. Importance of business mails. When we talk about importance of business mails, let's see what are the points we are covering. As till now, we have studied the importance of communication, verbal communication, and non-verbal communication. So we were discussing about the importance of business emails. Business emails are very vital component of modern communication within and between organization. So their importance can be summarized across several keys. Let's see one by one. Number one is professional communication. Emails provide a formal and professional way to communicate with colleagues, with clients, partners, and other stakeholders. I already mentioned the very important verbal communication is written communication, and when it comes in context of business communication, these are emails, right? So let's move ahead. They help in maintaining a professional tone. They help in maintaining a professional tone and record of communication. Number second is efficiency and convenience. Emails are quick and convenient, allowing immediate delivery and feedback of information. What happens is, why we say it's efficient and convenient? Why? Because we can send it at a single click, and also we receive responses in a very uh, quickly manner or in a very immediate form, right? So they can be sent and received at any time, making them ideal for both urgent and non-urgent communication. So we can, as it is mentioned, time is not the foundation over here. We can communicate using email anytime, right? So it is done so that the communication can be done efficiently without wasting any time. Moving ahead with the next important, let's see. Let's move with the next important point. So the importance of communication in third point is documentation and record keeping. Emails serve as a documented trail of communication which can be useful for reference, legal purpose, and record keeping. This is especially important for contracts, agreements, and important decision. Why? Because we are keeping it as a documentation. We have evidence of every verbal, every written communication regarding order canceling, regarding placing an order. So what helps it? It helps in our record keeping. If any legal purpose is required, we can show the documentation as an evidence, right? And we have to not only for the legal purpose, but also we have to keep it as for the record keeping also, and so that it can help in our future references, right? Next is cost effective. Email is a cost effective method. Obviously, as it doesn't need any um, as it doesn't require a very huge cost as compared to traditional mail or phone calls, especially for long distance communication. So it eliminates the need for paper, postage, and printing cost. So the resources are like we can say we can conserve our resources in terms of paper, postage, and printing costs. So it conserves our resources, like it reduces the paper use, and it cuts the cost of printing and postage, right? Next is global reach. Emails enable business to communicate with clients, partners, and employees around the world, breaking down geographical barriers. So this is crucial for global business and remote teams, as we can do mail across the globe anywhere without traveling, and we can if we are sitting in different location, we have to send the email to different location. We can set it by a single. We can do it by a single click by sitting at our location conveniently, right? So it reduces the geographical barriers also, and we can and we totally do email communication when we are working in a remote team, right? Next is marketing and promotions. Email marketing is a powerful tool used for promoting products, services, and events. It allows businesses to reach large masses, personalize messages, and track the effectiveness of their campaigns. What does it mean? It means that the emails are sent, emails are used as we have studied in the previous example in this lecture only, the promotional emails, the transactional emails, the welcome emails. So all these sort of emails are used as marketing and promotion. What happens is it allows business to reach the masses, or to reach the huge audience by um, by sending them the customized, or we can say personalized message, and tracking the effectiveness of their campaign, like how effective their campaign is. They need in terms of feedback from their audiences. Next is customer relationship management. Emails help business to maintain their customer relationship by engaging the customer with positive or constructive, disconstructive responses, whatever their experience might have. So they through regular communication, business can keep customers informed also, engaged also, and satisfied by reducing their dissatisfaction in resulting improvement of services and products. So what happens is customer relationship management can be done by informing them also, by engaging them also, and also by reducing their complaints and providing them the better services and products according to their needs and demands, right? Next is internal communication. As we have already discussed, internal communication here means the communication which we are doing, the communication which we are doing within an organization between the employees. It is regarding the policies, the updates, and about the company's rule, and also to inform our employees to maintain cohesiveness and harmony in the teams, right? So these are the importance of emails. Let's see what we are going to study further about the emails. Next is the collaboration and coordination. So not only the content, the subject line, the uh, promotions is important, the marketing is important, but also keeping the coordination among everyone. Among everyone here means the stakeholders, the customers, the vendors. You have to coordinate and collaborate with each and everyone who are external to the organization, right? To whom you are communicating using emails. So emails are essentially for collaboration and coordination, especially for projects involving multiple stakeholders. They enable sharing documents, scheduling meetings, and discussing ideas efficiently. If there are people working in a remote locations, there are diversified team members in a diversified group. So we have to keep a control and keep a close check over the email coordination and collaboration. Moving toward the next importance, and that is the security, which is very, very important. So that if some confidential information is there in your email, it should be totally encrypted. The authenticity may not lose, and the confidential information can be kept safe. So here security also is an also important aspect. Let's see what is mentioned in here. Emails can be secured only through encryption, reducing the risk of sensitive information being intercepted or being tampered. This is important for maintaining confidentiality and protecting business data, because sometimes we are sharing the confidential data, sometimes, and every time the business email, we must make sure that our emails are totally encrypted so that we doesn't lose the authenticity and confidential information, right? Moving ahead to the next slide, we'll be studying the examples uh, which the importance of business emails are in action. Like the importance which we have studied till now, we'll be taking the example of each importance point, right? Like, are these examples in action or not? Whether the organization are using this or not. Let's see. First, I would like to talk about Salesforce. Salesforce uses email to communicate with its vast network of customers, providing updates on new features, maintaining schedules, and personalized tips to enhance user experience. This keeps customer informed and engaged with the platform. So Salesforce here uses email to communicate its vast network of customers, or to its huge customer list, by maintaining the schedules and personalizing the tips to enhance their experience. So what happens is this engage the customers also, and this simultaneously inform the customer also, right? Moving to the next point, that is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is already, as you know, it's a professional network where people share their informations regarding new updates in their workplace, regarding promotions, regarding job openings, and regarding anything, right? So LinkedIn is totally a professional network. So there we can send regular emails to its users about new connections, job opportunities, and industry news. These emails helps users stay connected and informed about their professional network and opportunities, right? Because they are dealing, LinkedIn is dealing into professional network and opportunities, right? So we have to follow LinkedIn. If we are using LinkedIn, we must use LinkedIn because it helps in professional network growth, right? Moving towards the next example. Now, there we have taken the example of Amazon. Amazon use of transactional emails. As we already studied, that it ensure customers are well informed about their purchases, that the transactional emails are sent so that the customers are aware of what transaction they have made, when will be the shipment of order. So if they require any assistance regarding the shipment tracking, they can also do it by contacting the customer service number, right? Additionally, the personalized promotion emails drives the sales and customers loyalty also. Next, we'll talk about Google. Google's internal emails ensures, as we have studied, that Google use internal email as a communication that ensures global workforce to stay informed about company policies, product updates, and important events. This helps maintain a cohesive and productive organizational culture. What helps them in maintaining a productive organizational culture is they are always updated about what's going in the organization regarding the policies, rules, because they are always updated about the company's policies or product updates, and any important event is going to happen. So they have the information on their emails. Right? I hope this much has gave you a good idea about business emails and its importance. Let's move further. So business emails are indispensable due to their versatility, efficiency, and effectiveness in professional communication. They are very important in modern business operations because it helps the business organization to operate smoothly and achieve their goals efficiently without wasting any resource. So emails are important in modern scenarios, in modern business organization, right? Let's see. We'll be discussing the business email caselets, the small caselets. Caselets are the small business situations which where we'll study what was the challenge in the organization, how they have dealt with that challenge, and what solution they have provided to the organization. Let's move further. So here we'll be talking about email communication and Stellar Tech Solutions. Email, here the caselet is of Stellar Tech Solution. It's a company. Let's see the background of the company. Stellar Tech Solution is a leading software development company. Stellar Tech Solution is a leading software company which has with over, I think, 1,000 employees across various departments, which where effective communication is critical to achieve. So what happened is Stellar Tech Solution is a software development company, and it deals into innovative products and excellent service, customer service. There are 1,000 customers across various departments, and the challenge here is of effective communication. Why? Because there are 1,000 employees. Right. So email is one of the primary communication tool which is used in the company and for both internal and external correspondence. Let's see what was the challenge. As it is mentioned here only, the effective communication was very critical due to huge employee base. Let's see. The challenge was, as a Stellar Tech Solution grew, the volume of emails increased significantly. Employees started experiencing challenges such as email overload, inefficiency, and communication gaps. So what was the challenge? Email overload was there. Employees were receiving too many emails, leading to important messages getting lost or ignored as their inbox were overloaded. So sometimes what happened, many of times what happened with them was their mail were getting lost, or they were into the spam folder, or most of the time they were getting ignored. They were not able to access these emails, right? Next was inefficiency. The time spent managing emails was affecting productivity. Obviously, because people were busy in trying to recover where the mail got lost, which mail is not read. So they were not able to access the mail. They were not able to find out what mail has came to their inbox. So it was leading into loss in their productivity. Why? If they were not able to read out the mail, they were not able to get what task they have to perform. So it was affecting their productivity, right? The next is communication gaps. Miscommunication, and delays in responses were caused. Of why they were caused? They were acting as a bottlenecks and affecting the customer satisfaction, but they were not able to access the emails. If there was huge overload, they were not able to respond to any email. So this was the this was creating the communication gap. So overall, what we can get from this particular challenge is the effective communication was very critical, as there were 1,000 employees in the organization and there was email overload, because each employee were receiving too many mails, which was leading to um, ignorance and skipped mails. And as there was inefficiency in their performance also. Why? Because they were not able to respond accordingly. They were not able to check or access their mail. So they were not able to work or prioritize their task, which is important, which is primary, which is secondary. And the other thing was it was creating a lot of communication gap, and also delaying in decision making and delaying in response. So further we'll study the solution to it.